Turn now to GMA's countdown to the Jubilee, celebrating Queen Elizabeth's 70 years on the throne. And this morning, we're looking at Her Majesty's reign and how the next generation will carry on her legacy. Amy's in London at Buckingham Palace. Tell us all about it. Good morning again, Amy.
Hey, yeah, good morning again, Michael. Queen Elizabeth is known for her pragmatic and fierce presence, not just as the leader of the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth, but also as the leader of the royal family. And as we prepare to celebrate her Platinum Jubilee, all eyes are now on the next generation and how they will lead this monarchy. Queen Elizabeth, 70 years of being the nation's matriarch, leading both family and firm.
That's an incredible example to me, to others to follow. Her leadership, her duty, her sacrifice, all these things, her selflessness, her love of country, I think they really shine through.
Shoring up the monarchy for the next generation, the Queen kicked off her Jubilee year with the request that Camilla be known as Queen when her son Charles becomes king. And Her Majesty, a constant guide to the next in line to the throne, Prince William and his family.
Every generation has their own style. I think that they would still look to the way that she did things and look at that as an example of how to conduct the institution moving forward.
William and Kate already stepping up, hosting events at the palace, acting as the Queen's envoys overseas. And after that Caribbean tour, indicating they will do things their own way. The epitome of duty and service to country and Commonwealth, she is no stranger to scandal.
The death of Princess Diana was a very difficult time for her. And one of those moments when we actually saw the challenge was the collision of the personal and the professional.
Her children's marriages all ending in divorce but one. Her so-called favorite son, Prince Andrew, settling a sexual assault lawsuit earlier this year. And her beloved grandson, Prince Harry, quitting his royal duties and moving to California with his wife, Meghan.
The decision that I have made for my wife and I to step back is not one I made lightly. It was so many months of talks after so many years of challenges. And I know I haven't always gotten it right, but as far as this goes, there really was no other option.
She's had some of the most challenging times of her reign in the last few years. And I think one of the things that has shown us is she still, even in her 90s, has this incredible capacity to lead.
Joining me now is royal contributor Robert Jobson. And Robert, we know the Queen is 96 years old. That would mean Prince Charles has had quite some time to prepare to take over. Is he ready?
I think he's never been more ready. I mean, actually, probably since about 2016, when the Queen stopped travelling internationally, there's been almost like a dual monarchy. His motto is Ich dien, it means I serve, that's what he's there for. And he supports the Queen in every way. I mean, he reads all the government papers, he meets the ministers. So it's almost like a dual monarchy at the moment.
How will he be received by the people, and especially with his wife, Camilla?
Difficult to know. I think Camilla's is a bit of a quiet taste for some people, but I think she'll do a great job. The Prince of Wales himself, I think, will be very well received. He is somebody, I think, who's grown more and more into the role and somebody who's very popular at this moment.
As you know, the royal family has experienced quite a bit of, well, bad press, controversy, drama, you name it, it's happened. How has the Queen handled it all, and is she likely to get a break from all of it? Has it all kind of erupted and then now calmed down?
Well, it keeps the media busy and it keeps the Queen busy. So, yeah, I think that she is somebody who tends to rise above all these things. If she sat there and worried about every scandal that had hit the royal family, she'd be in a nervous wreck. So I think she just rises above it, lets other people deal with that, and just takes things in a more pragmatic way.
Yeah, and now, though, she doesn't have the love of her life, Prince Philip, by her side. How has that changed how she's been able to handle and react to some of this?
Well, it's difficult to say. I mean, they were together 70 years, and look, it must be devastating for her. She's not only lost him, but she's lost her friends around. Some of her friends of her generation have died as well. And it's difficult, I'm sure, at 96 to actually not have anyone to turn to of your own circle.
Yeah, it can't be easy. I know that all eyes are going to be on which members of the royal family show up at which events, which ones can and cannot, whether or not they're active royals or not. Any of this drama surrounding even Harry and Meghan and Prince Andrew, will it overshadow the Jubilee in any way?
Well, I certainly hope not. I think that, here we're focused on Her Majesty the Queen and when she's going to appear. I think she'll be at the Thanksgiving service. I think she'll appear on the balcony. We won't probably see her at the Derby. But I think that the Meghan and Harry show, obviously the British tabloids are going to focus on that. I think that they will play a backward role, not be really out there at the moment. And really, I think that's a tabloid story, and we should be focused on the good news, which is Her Majesty's incredibly long reign.
And what about her mobility issues? You mentioned
Yeah.
a few of the events we think we'll see her at, but she won't be able to attend all of them.
Yeah, she certainly won't be able to attend all of them. She has had mobility issues. She's had this little mobility scooter we've seen her out driving in. So, look, they have to gauge it on the day. How does she feel on the day? But she's a trooper. She'll always turn out when she's really necessary for her to be there. I think the service of Thanksgiving will be something that is very important to her as a woman of faith, devout faith, and she'll be there. Have a prayer for Prince Philip, I'm sure. And I'm sure when the big stage is set, we'll see her take centre stage on that balcony when the cheers will be ringing out.
Well, we're all looking forward to that moment very much. So, Robert Jobson, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.